The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. For we can only know that we know nothing, and a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Until death itself comes, no calamity need be feared. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. The most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. Only dead fish go with the flow. Decide what you want to be, pay the price, and be what you want to be. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. I can chase you, and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. You can be anything you want in the world. Just don't become a prisoner of hatred. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. It is only possible to live happily ever after on a daily basis. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Imagination is the highest form of research. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Communism is the final logic of the dehumanization of man. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself.